The ugly truth is what I portray vividly. Y'all say misery's my forte, admittedly. I just dig deep, this ain't no store-based swim for me. So I had the concept for the album, Hate 6 Hate. I just had the title, this was around, I would say, 2018. And I knew with that title I wanted to make something provocative that centered around life in Trinidad and Tobago. But more importantly, I wanted to represent for the most vulnerable in our society. Slap is when they victimize the poor man. Slap another government with poor plan. Slap is when the opposition ain't try to find a solution. They just in parliament playing strong man. Slap was the second song I wrote for this album. I was still trying to figure out like what direction I wanted to go in, what I wanted to say, what would be the perspectives. When I heard the beat is what inspired the first line of the first hook. As soon as I heard the drums, I said to myself, slap, that's the feeling when them drums hit. Cause yeah, them drums were slapping. You understand? And I just kept saying that line in my head. Slap, that's the feeling when them drums hit. Slap, that's the feeling when them drums hit. And then that turned into slap, police stop you, you ain't done shit. That's where I said, this song is about all the different ways we get slapped as a people. Police and murderers, tell me what's the difference? Unarmed youths and they still shoot them from the distance. In jail, herb sellers flood the systems. Society shun the victims, only try to feed hungry infants. Politicians get the world of hate from all your mouths. Then you greet them with the biggest smiles during their walkabout. You get slapped after elections. The promises they made erased from their memory banks by all accounts. Slap. The trick was, how much ground could I cover in one song? I wanted to leave no stone unturned. I wanted to speak for everybody and everything. And I think I did that. I spoke about the politicians. I spoke about the 1%. I spoke about how working class people are treated and taken advantage of. I have lines talking about the sick, the elderly. Coming down to the end, there's some contrasting emotions because the last chorus, because the chorus changes. Every chorus, the lyrics change. So the last chorus was, in my mind, the most humorous part of the song. Where I basically said, slap is your ex-wife taking half your money, house and kids when you was the one getting horn. That's funny, like people hear that and they laugh. And then the very next line of that last verse, that is to me where we get to the most serious end of the song, where the most serious line. Slap is your ex-wife taking half your money, house and kids when you was the one getting horn. Slap is a rapist being free. He lawyer finding loopholes, beating cases easily. He go have the jury blaming it on she, crying as she left court. Said she asked for it cause she dressed short. And that basically set off the end of the song, where I wanted to speak for to me, the most vulnerable in our society. The two most vulnerable groups in my eyes. Our women, and then lastly, our children. So I end off the song basically saying, slap is teachers giving up on kids they deem to be idle. Slap is the next generation repeating the cycle. Because we had to end it off talking about the kids, because the youth are the future. And I wanted to just let people know that if we don't take care of them, they're just gonna repeat the cycle and nothing is gonna change. Nothing is gonna be done differently in this country. You understand? Despite the title, Hate 6 Hate, it is an album made out of love. Because I love us, I love this country, I love Trinidad and Tobago. But because I love us so much, I want to see us be better. I want things to change. Because we're beautiful already, but we could be even more beautiful. It can truly be a paradise.